Hello, another great week at Dr. James McConnell's The Small Business Network. We're here with co-host Brittany Wise. How you doing, Miss Brittany?
I'm good.
And co-host Carol Harper Poe. How you going, Miss Carol?
I'm going good, Dr. James.
That's what I'm talking about. We have our expert practitioner all the way from Buffalo, New York, Miss Carla A. Murphy. How you doing, Miss Carla?
Hi, I'm doing wonderfully.
Wonderfully. Well, it's uniquely different and it's wonderful.
Yes, it is.
We have a cameo appearance here. My son, which his stage name is Campion Riddick. And Campion, I know you have a new song that's already out on every platform. And what is the name of that song?
Well, the name of the song is called Unfunctional.
So tell the viewers exactly about, as far as this song is concerned, what is it about?
So basically what the song is about is, unfunctional, the chemical imbalance that can be in the brain that will like make people feel a certain way, feel sad, feel some depression, stuff like that.
Oh man, that is awesome. So for everyone, you go to any platform you want, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Google, whatever, and go check out Campion Riddick for Unfunctional. And you're gonna like the song. I've heard it's laid back. Some people call it sad. Everybody has an opinion, so I want you guys to check it out. Having said that, we want to move on to your sister, which is Miss Garcia Parra. Well, Garcia Parra, you've had a song out for a while, and I know that you have a video of this song, right?
Yes, I do.
So tell us a little bit about the video.
I just made the video. It's out now. You can see it on YouTube, but yeah.
So the video has over like almost 4,000 views now, right?
Yes, it does.
Man, I think when it came out though, I think the total of LinkedIn platform, YouTube, and Facebook, I think she ended up getting over 19,000 views, right? Man, that's awesome. That's so awesome. There's some stuff coming out where you just did a performance at what? The Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah.
You were one of the contestants, wasn't you? I can't wait to talk about that on the next show, guys. I'm not gonna spill the beans, so to speak, but she did a performance and she has a chance. We don't know, we're gonna speak it into existence, a chance to perform at the BET in California. She has a chance.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna get on that stuff once it happens, and we're gonna try to speak it up. But you have 2 new songs coming out, right?
Yes, I do.
What are the names of them?
Window and Dreamin'.
Well, what made you make Window?
Window is like a more like chill type of song. It might be a little like, I guess, sad, you might think, but yeah, it's pretty slow kind of. And then Dreamin' is like a very much upbeat type of song. Makes you want to like dance or something like that. So, yeah.
Well, so for anyone that has already heard Haunt Me, it would be considered slow and make people think. Window is actually faster, but not considered a fast song. It's still considered more of a slow song, but it's faster than Haunt Me. Dreamin', on the other hand, and I think me and Miss Brittany has to have a conversation because Dreamin' is going to be, well, not going to be, it's a fast song. It's a song that she's gonna dance some. So I know Miss Brittany can appreciate the dance part of things, right?
All right.
Right.
I'm down.
So I guess that's it. I just wanted you guys to kind of do a little cameo and on with our show.
Thank you, musicians.
All right. Miss Brittany, we want to get into useful business networks. What's a business network, Miss Brittany?
Thanks for asking. So a business network it's just like any other network. If you think of like a computer network where you have all these different channels coming together,
Right.
and they develop into a network. So it's the same thing with a business network. You have different people who may do different businesses from you,
Right.
but you're establishing that network of relationships with people who could assist you in moving forward in your business.
So how can you establish a good network?
One of the ways is to join your local chamber of commerce. The chamber is specifically geared to the community and the economic development of whatever business or whatever city they're a part of.
Okay.
So that's a good starting place for businesses for people to develop their business networks, because you meet so many different type of business owners
Gotcha.
at one chamber function, so to speak.
Oh, awesome. So let's get into business terms. What are some basic business terms?
So in business school, they teach you accounting, economics, cash flow,
Right.
Accounts payable, accounts receivable, cost of goods sold. Those are business terms.
So why is it so important?
It's good to have that as a business owner, because oftentimes, if you're creative or if you haven't taken any business classes, you don't really need to have a business degree to open a business. But it's good to have those business terms so you know who to pay and what you need to be doing. So if you're
Right.
doing accounts receivable, that's money coming in.
Right.
Like, okay, I have these accounts and they pay me. That's
Right.
accounts receivable. Accounts payable is money that you pay out.
Right.
So it's the bills that you have.
Right.
But if you don't understand those terms, sometimes people can talk over your head, and it's
Right.
basic information that you need to know as a business owner to help elevate your business, and also so you can hire the right people to get the job done.
Awesome. Awesome. That is outstanding. That's sweet. So I know that Miss Carol has some questions for Miss Carla. Take it, Miss Carol.
All right, off and running. Thank you, Dr. James. Miss Carla, we're going to talk about convert your dream into a business. And what is business dreaming?
Thank you, Ms. Carroll. And dreaming of starting your own business means that you are ready for changes. Basically, it's like if you've been feeling overwhelmed in a current job, or if you feel like you're having a hard time with work-related chores or verbal conflicts with colleagues or superiors, then it's probably time to look for a new job or to become an entrepreneur and start your own business.
Oh, wow, awesome. I like that. Time to start your new business. I like that. So what are keys to turning your dream into a business?
You can create a business entity to show your commitment. It's good to build a prototype for visual impact and viability. You should register intellectual property to protect your idea, outline an investor pitch, and then have a written business plan. And once you do these things, it will help you as you assemble an implementation team and advisors to help the business to progress.
Oh, wow, awesome. Thank you, Ms. Carla. So we're going to go to your next topic, which is develop a unique business idea. What is uniqueness in business?
Uniqueness is something that will make your business to be the only one of its kind of business. The unique business idea is something that will increase the business potential and the energy of your business.
Okay. So what is the importance of making your business unique?
Some things to ask yourself and to consider is, what would your customers say about your business if they were asked? Is that exactly what you want them to say, whatever their response is? You want to know, do your customers think that your business is special? So it's important to create the ability to separate yourself quickly in the mind of a potential customer. It's also common expectations of customers that they have this for all businesses. If people are going to be super successful businesses, they always have to have something special about them, something that separates them from the competition, something that is riddled throughout the culture. It should be something that everyone in the organization knows that you stand for, something that they can recruit, something they don't mind referring, something that retains talent, creates organizational pride, and something that everyone can defend. So that something is what will make you unique. And that's why you always want to be unique in your own right.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Carla.
Thank you.
Awesome, ladies. That's awesome information. I appreciate it. And happy Mother's Day to y'all, too, and all the viewers.
Happy Mother's Day.
Dr. James, you've been quiet over there today.
I know.
That's all right. I want to talk about videos for business.
Okay.
So, I do videos for my dance stuff, and
Right.
a commercial is a video for business, right?
Right.
So What's a good type of video for marketing?
So there's a lot of different types of videos. There's the spot video, that's like putting you on the spot. There's an explainer video to explain. There's a product demonstration video that will demonstrate the product. There's a company culture video. There's a behind the scenes video, the customer testimonial video, the employee portrait video, web series video. So there's a lot of different type of videos, but one of the ones that I found that works the best a lot of times, especially when you're a entrepreneur or a solo person and you're not having a team of people, as far as talking to a lot of people, then you want to come direct in a video that features you talking about what you're trying to convey to the customer. So I would like to call that more of the explainer video, explaining your service or your item to the customer.
Okay, all right. So are animated videos any good?
Okay, so I like those, right? So animated videos is sometimes when you watch a video and while they're talking, they're writing. You see them, drawing and it's going real fast. Because people, the bottom line is you want people to look at the video. You don't want people to kind of look at it and just kind of move on. Sometimes you see a video and then you're getting ready to go, but then it looks very neat. And you're like, oh, this video looks kind of neat. I like this video. And you start watching it mainly because of that, but then it's giving a good dialogue and information. And so, yeah, animated videos is very good.
Okay, all right, interesting. So I know you're into the psychotherapy, because I am too, like neuroscience, that's my thing. I want to ask you a question about cognitive thinking. What is it?
Okay, so cognitive thinking. So this is very important for not just business people, but for everyone. Cognitive thinking is a term referring to the mental process involved in gaining knowledge and comprehension. These cognitive processes include thinking, knowing, remembering, judging, and problem solving. These are higher level functions of the brain and encompass language, imagination, perception, and planning. So sometimes when I've given out certain techniques, like Miss Carol has one, I don't know if she still uses it or not, but the technique of using your brain to see, to hear, to smell, all those things, those exercises that if you use them enough, no matter how smart you think you are, it's going to make you smarter. And so the key is to be able to have all the senses working at the same time, first individually, then at the same time, and that helps raise your cognitive thinking.
Okay, well, so why is that important?
Well, cognitive thinking is important because it sometimes depends on how you're putting things in your head, right? So to speak. So if you're not putting certain things in your head a certain way to be able to get out what you're trying to get out. For instance, if you're a restaurant and you want to get enough customers to your restaurant, then you have to do a certain amount of marketing, a certain amount of advertising. So if you're going to advertise and you're only trying to talk to your friends, your family, and people you know, then you're not going to be a good business.
Right.
And I've noticed a lot of people, a lot of business, that's all they do. You know, you talk to your family, your friends, people you know, but you're afraid to move out and talk to strangers. You can't do that.
Right.
Otherwise, yeah, you might have, okay, well, I have 100 friends, 100 family members, that's 200 people, great. But what's going to happen is one day you're going to run out of them. 200 is not the whole world. So you have to, you have to be able to think and be able to process almost, I call it the future thinking, almost. If you're able to think about what's going to happen when this happens, this is going to stop, this is going to end, how am I going to do this and that, you want to be able to think farther ahead to be able to convey and get done what you got to get done in business. It's more of a higher learning. Most people don't think about it. You just every day go about thinking about whatever you're going to do. You don't really think about the things that I'm talking about, processing the idea. It's not just about thinking and saying and doing it. It's about processing the information, processing the idea, and once you processing it, then what's the best thing to put,
Then
out
put it-
into the world
Put
of
it
it.
into action.
Yeah, so
It's funny. It's
yeah.
funny you say something about people talking to their friends and family in business.
Right.
I'm just the opposite. Like, it's easier for me to sell myself to somebody who barely know me than
Right.
to my family.
Right.
Like,
right.
I don't even tell them what I'm doing half the time.
Right.
They just find out, word of mouth or through, my mom or my sister or.
Right.
But all these other people have seen my advertisements and they, they see
Right,
me on the
right.
TV show. I didn't even know he was on the show.
Right.
I mean.
Well, normally for some people, talking to strangers is easier because typically family or even friends may not see you in a manner that the stranger does.
Right.
The stranger just sees you in a Dallas dance team,
Right.
see you in a show. So their opinion of you right off the bat is, oh, she's a high-powered woman,
Right.
Or Miss Carol, oh man, she's a book publisher,
Right.
Oh, she's a book publisher, and oh man, she does this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but people that know you, not that they can't kind of refer people and get the referrals to you. That's great too. You want everybody's referral.
Right.
Friends, family, strangers. But typically, people that know you, you wasn't always a.
What did Jesus say? A prophet is not welcome in his own home.
Right. You wasn't always a,
Right.
this or that. When did you start doing TV?
Oh, you think you're gonna be a speaker now?
When you started doing that?
You remember when you took speech therapy when you was 3?
Right. So a lot of times when you're dealing with that can make things harder, and then you get comfortable with dealing with people that you again that you know.
They don't
or
see your
family.
vision. They don't know your vision.
Yeah, so you got a circle of 10 people that may do business with you, but you don't go further. You don't go out of the
Right.
realm to really grow, to really prosper, and so
Right.
hopefully that can change as we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So talking about book publishing, we're gonna get into Miss Carol, new book release, A Mother's Love, a Mother's Day book. Talk to us, Miss Carol, about the book name.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. James. The book name is A Mother's Love, and the reason why I named it A Mother's Love, of course, it's Mother's Day, and I also contribute this to my mother passed on January 26th of this year. So basically, this book is just talking about not just a mother, but it's your closest inner people circle that you want to spend the most time with, because the days on our earth is numbered. And saying that, I'm gonna jump in and say what the book is about. And I just said what it was about, but I'm gonna read this small little portion of a poem that I pulled from The Life of a Damaged Person, written by me. It says, A Mother's Love. A mother's love is from above. A mother's love is first real and pure. A mother's love is so deep for her child. A mother's love will never be forgotten. A mother's love will never end, no matter what. A mother's love sometimes will seem tiresome. A mother's love will be taken for granted. A mother's love will never end. But one thing I know for sure, you can count on a mother's love. So that's a small poem from the book, and it also from A Life of a Damaged Person.
That is awesome. That is really awesome. So where can we buy this book?
Okay, you can also get the book from me, or you can go on Amazon.com, and soon to come, it'll be on Audible.com, audiobook, and you can call me at 469-643-6498 or 469-778-8682, or you can go to my Facebook page, Carol's Publishing Company. You can email me at TOWECAROL311@gmail.com, and also now, Miss Brittany, on TikTok.
Okay. Ticky, 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 tock.
That's what I'm talking about. On TikTok, that is awesome.
Yeah, you can find the Curvy Queens of Dallas on TikTok. We got over 10,000 followers now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
So
wow.
we're really excited. I had somebody come up to me at the bank and was like, "You look familiar." I
Right.
said, "Okay, I don't know. Maybe you've seen me some. Do you dance? You always in the front row of that dance team. You
Oh,
be
man.
killing it." Like,
Okay.
okay, all right. Time for me to wear my sunglasses and my hats when I go out. No,
That's what I'm
not quite there yet.
Not quite. So, what about? I would like to bring up something. Miss Carla has reached a little milestone. Miss Carla, tell us about Uniquely Different TV network that just started a little while ago. Tell us about the theme of it.
Well, thank you, Dr. James, for asking. Uniquely Different TV Network is on Roku TV, and we focus on the themes of family, community, Christianity, and business. So we're looking forward to just helping to spread the word and to resource people and to enrich lives. So thank you so much for asking.
That's what I'm talking about. And to always see progress, like Miss Brittany, when she tells me about certain progress that she's made, it's so great to see the partners with Miss Carol. She did a little Carol show type of thing. She does that too. And so Miss Carol, and then her books, when I see her progress, and it's just a blessing. And then to see Miss Carla now with the Uniquely Different TV network, I mean, all that is just a growth that's what you want to see from the partners. See, one thing that I do know, what we talked about, also, there's going to be a lot of people that is not going to be happy about those things y'all are doing. Some people are going to have a jealous inside of them that they're not going to ever say, they're not going to tell you anything. They're just going to not talk to you much or not participate in what you're doing or, stuff like that shows it. I mean, why wouldn't you want to be glad to hear about what someone is doing and then, be able to, whatever's going to go down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, to see y'all grow like y'all have grown, I think is so huge, and it makes me very happy because y'all are moving forward, and that's what it's all about, man. It's about moving forward, progressing. Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited. But I would like to touch on useful business networks like Miss Brittany was talking about earlier. And Miss Carol, I'd like to ask you, as far as business networks, as far as your business, Miss Carol, how do you go about networking your business? What advice would you give to young or new authors such as yourself on how to get your business out there, how to get their business out there? And I know that you're going to tell them about writing 24 hours a day like you do sometimes. So tell us about that, Miss Carol.
You something else, Dr. James. Yes, sir. First of all, to get your business out there, you should already have everything lined up, starting from the beginning to your book, your publish, your website, internet, social media, all of those things. And also, I heard word of mouth, put word of mouth, and definitely you want to start with friends and families. But like you guys said, friends and family always don't support. So the strangers will support you quicker than your family. But we also want to add them in that. So the social media is the best, and word of mouth.
I love it. I love it. So, Ms. Carla, I want to touch bases on the converting your dream into a business. I love that topic because it starts in the dream. It starts in the dream of what you want to do and the idea that popped in your head by whatever means, from a dream, from a person's words, from someone that said something, see it on TV, whatever. The dream comes first, and then putting it into action comes second. And I think that's huge, converting your dream into a business. Now, the keys to turn it into a dream, I like that topic. I like that question. So as far as my idea into the keys to turn the dream into a business is taking all those steps toward that. As far as a lot of people will talk about it, a lot of people will say, I want to do and have a dream of doing it, but they will never take in the hard work and the action that it takes to do it. Like when you, Miss Carla, have been up working late, working on certain things, that's what it takes. Like Miss Carol, when Miss Carol sometimes leaves this show and get ready to have to go to work, or on the other hand, she's been working, but she ends up staying up 24 hours writing a book. That's the dedication and needed. When Miss Brittany is going this place to this place, and then still trying to understand her kid has a birthday, and then having to run from one meeting to the next, and then try to make it to her own show, and then from that point having to go do. I mean, that's what it takes.
It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. That's what it takes. Some people want to be lazy. They
Yeah.
want to just.
They like understanding.
They
like,
want to get it, but they don't want to pay the cost. And it's not. I'm not even just talking about money right
Yeah.
now. I'm talking about the time.
Right.
The time it takes to make these things happen. It's hard work because. Depending on what your lifestyle is, what you do.
Right.
I mean, it's not going to be easy. Like Miss Kara and Miss Carla both have a regular job.
Right.
So when they get off or before they go to work, they have to do other things to do their business. It's not just about business with them.
Yeah.
I'm sure their future is to just do business one day, but they have a lot more work they have to do because they also have another job.
I think you talk.
Dr. James, that's called investing in yourself.
Right. Right. Absolutely. And like you, Miss Brittany, the same thing. I mean, you from one place to the next, trying to reach that dream.
Right.
And I understand the video shoots and the going to this place or that place for a commercial, not knowing if it's going to be just another little thing or if it's going to be big.
Right.
I understand what you're talking about. I do those same things.
Right.
I do commercials and this and that, and I just do it because you never know.
Yeah.
It may turn out to never be anything.
It's all planting seeds. Like you plant the seed and you pray that God will water it.
Right. Right.
And when they water it and you can eat off of it, it's like, oh, thank you, Jesus, something worked.
Right.
Right.
Right. And so that's what I try to teach the kids. I try to teach them that to keep plugging away.
Nothing is for nothing. Like everything you do is for something. You'll get something out of it.
Absolutely. Man, this has been a jam-packed show, guys. I'm so glad that we were able to touch on all these topics and actually elaborate even further because some of our answers in this show was a little short, so we were able to kind of elaborate a little more on certain topics and bring out some of the great things that some of these beautiful women have been doing over the last couple of years now and longer. So I'm so excited to be affiliated with such great people. And I'm looking forward to doing more great things in 2021, leading up to 2022, and live our life with abundance.
Amen.
And Miss Carla, I know you like that word we use, abundance, right?
Abundance and
I just love
prosperity.
it, Dr. James.
With abundance. So, hey, thank you guys for tuning in to the Dr. James McConnell, the Small Business Network. We'll see you guys next week.